Hi teacher, hi classmates, my name is Mateo Miranda. This is my car ID. I'm gonna present a role play. So let's start. So teacher, good morning class. Today we'll be discussing the main difficulties in the teaching and learning sentence structure in our EFL classroom. Let's start by sharing our thoughts on this topic. Who would like to begin? So student one. I think one of the main difficulties is understanding the difference between active and passive sentences. It can be confusing for learners. Teacher, that's a great point, student one. Can you give us an example of both an active and a passive sentence? Student one, sure. An active sentence could be John ate a cake, and the passive sentence will be the cake was eaten by John. Student two, another difficulty could be grasping the concept of the mirror construction is not as commonly used and learners may struggle to identify it. Teacher, excellent observation, student 2. Can you provide an example of a sentences using the mirror construction? Certainly. An example of the mirror construction would be the door opened by itself. Now, student 3. I found declarative and interrogative sentence challenging to learn. It's sometimes difficult to remember the correct words ordered for each. Teacher, very true. Student 3, can you give us an example of each type of sentence? Certainly. A declarative sentence could be she walks to school every day. An interrogative sentence would be does she walk to school every day? Student 4. Another difficulty I notice is understanding imperative sentence and their different functions. Teacher, you're right, student 4. Imperative sentence can be tricky. Could you provide us with an example of an imperative sentence? Student 4. Absolutely. An imperative sentence would be, please pass me the salt. Student 1. Finally, couple of sentences can also pose a challenge. Learners often struggle with identifying the verb to be as the copula verb. Teacher, excellent point, student 1. Can you give us an example of a copula sentence? Student 1, of course, a copula sentence would be, she's a doctor. Teacher, fantastic job, everyone. It's clear that there are various difficulties when it comes to teaching and learning sentence structure in the EF classroom. Remember to practice using different grammatical constructions regularly to enhance your understanding. Keep up the great work. Now, this is my script, um, and I hope you like it and understand it. And that's it.